Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. I need to turn off my candle cam because I don't have any Fabled Land scented candles. Get out of here. And I need to... get myself sorted. I hope everyone is having a good evening. I don't know what a Fabled Lands candle would smell like. Maybe pine trees. But, we pretty much circumnavigated everything last time. We went over here and heard about spiders in the mountains, but we didn't run into any. There's apparently a secret to the dragon in the mountain there that we need to find out about. But we have yet to explore the mysterious interior. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. Might need to get some more arrows. Oh, that's right. The merchants here don't want to deal with me. Alright. We'll head down the road. We can get some arrows over here. Back to Mukagawa. Buy lots of arrows. Drop off some of this stuff. I don't need the swan unless I'm going back to the bridge, I don't think. Alrighty. Let's head up to the Kwaidan Heights. Around the central mountains of Akatsurai, the terrain is rugged and wild. Swept by the wind, blue-tinted heather sees like an ocean under a wide sky of racing clouds. Untroubled journey. You stand on an outcrop of rock and survey the majestically inhospitable moorland that stretches to the horizon in all directions. In the north hovers a smudge of violet shadow that marks the high expanse of the Kwaidan Forest. Westwards, by a reckoning, the Moku River flows down into Kotobuki Bay. Far to the south runs the Great Saddle Road, while the east is open country as far as the sea. Alright. Head up here. Beyond the wheat fields, the terrain rises into a desolate range of gently undulating moorland. Thickets of pampas grass stir fretfully in the breeze. So spirits were passing just outside your range of vision. And there's not a soul in sight. Well, I'm glad I lived up to expectations. Alright, let's head into the Kwaidan Forest. The woodland is a tangled green web of roots and branches pinpricked with stray shafts of daylight. The stream runs down between the banks of bare earth, wet stones glinting through the current like tarnished silver. Above the treetops nearby rises a spire of grey rock. We got some climbing gear. Let's check out the rock spire. Dense thickets clog the ground in every clearing, so that even when you catch a glimpse of the sky, it is difficult to make any real progress. Press on. We used to be a scout, but we're a priest now. You're lost deep in the interior of the wood, a night country of whisperings and Stygian murmurs. And we find a game trail. Vines as heavy as houses dangle from the somber black branches clustered overhead. Is it day or night? You can hardly tell. Wow, we're getting lost. Follow the rise of the land. You're lost deep in the interior of the wood. What? Find a game trail. Alright, look for a brook. You enter a glade where an old tree is toppled. Beetles scurry across it, burrowing into the dead wood. A profusion of brightly stained flowers have taken root in the bark. On all sides of the clearing there are saplings stretching hopefully up towards the bare patch of sky, engaged in a slow, silent and deadly competition to be the fallen tree's replacement. Press on. Gnarled branches dripping with rampant foliage twine high overhead, choking out the daylight and leaving the ground in a perpetual pall of green dusk. Keep going. Yakatsuri's name for hell is Nino Kuni, which means the land of roots. You could easily believe that is where you are now. Successful scouting roll. Soaring pines lean overhead, virtually blotting out the sunlight. You are a solitary traveller adrift in the immensity of the Kwaidan forest. Go deeper. The heart of the wood is as dark a spot as you are likely to find this side of the grave. The trees stand on all sides like the pillars of an immense cathedral. There is fluttering sound. There is a fluttering sound. Something drops lightly to the ground behind you. You turn to see a strange hunched creature with a long black beak, gnarled leathery talons and a mantle of glossy black feathers. It winks at you mischievously and points to the upper branches, where you can now make out many other such creatures like smudges of ink in the bosky gloom. The nearest creature plucks at your sleeve. "We don't get many of your kind in these parts," it says in a harsh, croaking voice. You'll have to do your best to impress the avaricious rogue Tengu. Uh-oh. So I'm not a rogue, so I don't get +2. But I've got more than 750 shards, so I get -2. I've still got pretty good charisma, though. Success! The Tengu King tells you about a man calling himself Tatsu. "I trained him in the secret art of oak limb boxing, which made him invincible to attack on all points of his body except the top of his head." Oh, I fought that guy. Sounds good. Will you teach me? He laughs a long, dry, creaking laugh. "It would take too many years, but I will show you the rudiments of the art, the disciplines that build your constitution, for the mind cannot execute a technique which the body cannot follow." Oh, 2 maximum stamina. I'm back to 21. Hey, Sassink, thanks for the sub. Alright, continue. You feel tougher than ever. The Tengu King cannot teach you anything more at this time. He gives orders for his elite guard, the Leaflet Knights, to escort you safely to the edge of his domain. Though reaching the center of the forest took days, the return journey is completed in the space of 7 wing beats. As you turn to thank your escort, you only see 7 big black crows flapping off into the woods. Streams trickle over hard-packed earth, carpeted with dead brown pine needles. Mushrooms squat like old toads in the hollows, driving on the dank gloom. You're on the outskirts of the Kwaidan forest, but as you emerge into open country, you find you have quite lost your bearings. Alright, where are we? Oh. We're all the way over here. And it's another quiet journey. Alright. Where's our quest log? Do we have any active quests at the moment? We don't. Hey, Elru. Good evening, baked beans. Nothing of note. I don't need the monastery right now. Where to go next? I need to find out more about this dragon. Let's head back up to this town up here. Oh yeah, all the local merchants here don't want anything to do with me. It's a temple to the sage of priest. What? I don't think I've even got a god at the moment. You know what? Maybe we should become an initiate. Discuss initiation. You wish to become an initiate of the Sage of Peace? The monks will instruct you in the sacred doctrine. To comprehend this doctrine requires a sanctity roll. Great success! You spend several days with different monks, each impressing on you different aspects of the Sage's teachings. Your success in adopting the doctrine of the Sage of Peace means you are made an initiate. Monks are open-minded and don't mind if you're already an initiate of another god. You can be both. But I wasn't. And indeed, how could you not be? For if the gods are teaching you how to follow in their paths, the sage is teaching you how to walk your path. Monks can provide you medicinal herbs. I don't need any herbs. But I get a free luck blessing. I've already got one. Right. Well, I guess we'll go on a cross-country pilgrimage now that we're a priest of the Sage of Peace. Ooh, a burial mound. You come across an old burial mound from the time when people used to bury their dead rather than cremate them, as is the custom in Akatsurai nowadays. A recent shower has washed away part of the earth, covering the mound to reveal a patch of bare white stone. Yeah, let's check it out. There seems to be a large chalk boulder plugging the tomb entrance. As you clear away the earth, it dawns on you that the boulder looks very like a gigantic skull. You are chuckling at your own overwrought imagination when the boulder opens its jaws with a gleeful clacking sound and sits up, shrugging the soil off ancient white limbs. You've unearthed the monstrous skeleton of an ancient giant. As if that is not enough, the air is suddenly acrid with a noxious miasma emanating from the mouldy remains. Even if you could defeat this mammoth of abomination, sticking around for so long may not necessarily be a healthy choice. Oh boy. Alright, I reckon we can take it on. A monstrous being frees itself from the shackles of its tomb and comes charging, swinging bony fists as big as battering rams. Oh, it's a giant skeleton spectre. Summon bear. Oh, wow, it's got some range on it. Take him down, clone buddies. Haha! The abomination is dealt with. The skeleton crumbles to leave a foul-smelling vapor that makes blisters appear on your skin. And oh no! Well, that's bad. Because I think that means I'd lose... Oh no, I've still got all my stuff. You are wandering in a murky place. Slowly you make your way up a steep path. The ground mist swirls away behind you and the world grows brighter. You have lost all your possessions. Oh no! Wait, what? It said I lost all my possessions and money, but I still have all my possessions and money. Okay, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, I guess. I'm gonna need a new resurrection deal, though. Let's see if we can find a temple. Nothing happening around here. Right, temple. Oh right, this is where I got the this is where I got the fancy bow. Ah, here we go. Seek a guarantee of resurrection. Success! Miss Adero is pleased. Right, A rogue in a thicket. A comical little man leaps out at you brandishing a kitchen knife. As you watch him strike one absurd fencing pose after another, the main danger is that you might die laughing. Right, just ignore him. Stop at the inn. Oh, don't need any stamina. Have a look at the borderlands. Above the muddy fields where the water lies in pools still as mirrors, dragonflies dance metallically in the sunbeams. This close to Mukagawa, you cannot go half a league without seeing parties of soldiers on horseback wearing the white banner of the Moonrise clan. But all is quiet. There's a talkative youth on the eastern coastal road. Have you heard? Says an excited youth. The Chancellor's men have caught that villainous wizard Akagenda the Unseen. They're going to try to execute him at Shingen, but I'll bet he's got a few tricks up his sleeve yet. Shingen is a long way off, you reply, unimpressed. The news might be out of date. Akagenda already a year in his grave. That was a guy that I freed before, but I don't know where to go to try to find where he went to. We've got the Lord here, but if I enter my apartments, I get assassinated. Talk to the Shogun. For a time I was busy. I'm concerned that Kumanosu of Yaramura should not intervene. Oh yeah, I already did that. And I brought him the ladder. Need to get a mission here from somebody. Let's go to Clearwater Shrine. In the uplands, night brings moonlight as dazzling as polished silver. The sunrise, morning mist unveils pretty meadows and meandering flower-lined paths. 2 poor knights. You come across 2 knights in threadbare robes who are making a pilgrimage to the Clearwater Shrine. They invite you to travel with them. I do not have an ivory-encrusted helmet. They belong to the Camellia clan, on a once prosperous house that has fallen on hard times. There is a new wind blowing from the east, says the younger knight. The fortunes of our family may rise again. They start to reminisce about past glories, entirely forgetting about you. Well, I am a holy man. I will join them in their pilgrimage. A shrine reveals itself as a splash of gold and red, half hidden in the trees, as you stand watching a group of white-clad women come out to dance for the local spirit. Oh. And I left. Wonder where I can get an ivory inlaid helmet. Let's go back to Shingen. So we met the Lord Chancellor and we freed the weird wizard dude. We're an important Hatamoto, so we will tell Tadachika off. You're brave enough, I'll give you that, roars Tadachika, delighted at the opportunity of showing off his skill. Signaling the Chancellor's guards to stay back, he draws his sword. You realize you've gone too far. What could have been a bold bluff or a gross overestimation of your own status in life now threatens to turn into bloodshed. I can beat this guy. The enormous samurai charges you without a sound. Oh boy. I'm a holy man. You shouldn't attack me. Oh, my bear. Take that, Tadachika. You still have the other guards to deal with, but their shock at seeing Tadachika defeated buys you a few seconds. A quick glance around the hall, you count 10 guards. Too many to fight. What now? Take the sword. Hero sword. Armed now with Tadachika's sword, you confront the Lord Chancellor's elite guards. You cannot possibly kill them all. Your only hope is to fight your way out of the villa and escape. 2 nearest guards see what you are planning and slash at you with their curved swords. Make a successful magic roll. Calling upon your link to the powers beyond this world, you manage to temporarily stop your own heart. You sink into a trance, in which voices roar and blur. The assassin is dead, my lord. Good. Throw the body into the sea. No, oh no! Oh, my possessions. Oh, I don't want to lose all my possessions. The money I don't care about so much, but a lot of those items are like not possible to replace. And definitely not worth it for this sword. Alright, I'm going to throw myself upon the mercy of the chat. Right, 1 minute. 1 minute to get your votes in. I want to see everybody do a vote. I do not want the vote to be a draw like the past 3 votes have been. I hate draws. Oh, that's real rough though. I guess a priest has no use for worldly things, though. Alright, about 20 seconds to get your vote in. Probably less, given, whatchamacallit, latency. Alright, here we go. View results. Oh, 67% say reload. Alright. Don't stop and wait for the sword this time. Well, we are back a little ways. Oh, flying lantern. An object resembling a giant paper lantern comes drifting over the fields. Intermittently, it gives off a gleam of fiery yellow light. As it descends, you can make out a man in wizard's robes standing in a basket slung underneath the lantern, conjuring gouts of flame that he sends shooting up inside it. The strange craft bumps to a landing on a nearby hillock. "Hello," calls the occupant of the basket. "Want a lift anywhere?" Oh yeah, let's go. He mutters a spell and another jet of flame takes the balloon aloft. You watch the ground drop away until the fields and treetops look like tiny details in a painted mural. We do not recognize this wizard. The wizard tells you his invention uses hot air to stay airborne. "Let's face it, that's a commodity that will never be in short supply. Ha 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 ha," he says with a laugh. The wondrous craft carries you farther and farther, driven by the whimsy of Akatsuri's winds. Your aerial journey gives you a marvelous opportunity to study the lay of the land, but it is hard to drink in all the details. Unfortunately, your scouting score is cut off, but it's meant to say is already 12, so it can't be increased anymore. "An extraordinary craft," you say to the wizard. "How do you steer it?" You have put your finger on the one aspect of the design that I have yet to perfect. For the nonce, we must rely on fate, prayer, chance, and wishful thinking. Eventually, the balloon comes to rest in the upper branches of a tree. And you hastily disembark. Oh boy, where am I now? What? We're on the other side of the continent. The countryside of Shaku is an emerald patchwork of rice terraces that climbs towards the forest of tall palm trees. Oh well, we'll head into Hagashin. Yep, Hagashin, very metropolitan. Nothing much of note in the marquee. What about the temple? We've already got all of these blessings. I think we already watched a play. Spend an evening at the theatre watching the usual entertainment. We need to figure out how to make a generous donation so you can watch the special play. I can't make a donation here. Wait, I can't get passage. Can't get passage across the Hidari, but I can get passage to Chambara. Alright, guess that's probably the way to go. It's only once you're underway that the captain remembers to mention the dangers of traveling by sea. Oh boy. Plague? I don't think we want to get the plague. Let's do the luck blessing. Oh, we reached Chambara safely. Alright, what I need to do is I need to get the protection from disease and poison. Ask for a specific blessing. Nope, they don't have it here. Oh, and I just wasted my money. Great. Make an offering to the shrine spirits. You already have a sanctity blessing. Oh. I don't have any wands to sell. Alright, what about the Sage of Peace? We could buy a talisman. We don't need one of those though. There we go, got my luck blessing back. Where am I going to get a disease and poison blessing? Alright, the skinheads with the old man. Wait, I thought I was friends with Lord Kiyomori. I thought I made friends with him last time. Go to the palace. I've already been to the palace. I have junior court rank. I need to increase my court rank somehow. Captain of a Sakaran vessel gives you a friendly word of advice. Ekatsuris have old-fashioned ideas about trade. They don't think it's respectable. Once you're pegged as a merchant, find it hard to break into high society. Okay, so that's a problem. If I'm going to raise in court rank, it sounds like I don't want to do any trading. Strolling by the riverbank, you come across a small quay. You inquire about their destination and find they are bound up river. What is to be found at the source of the Mocha River? There is a shrine where the river emerges from Quaidan Forest. No one goes there anymore. We simply carry goods from the villages along. Let's check out this shrine. Boat takes you upriver as far as a little village where you're made welcome by the locals who are curious for any news. You stay with them for a few days, regaling them with tales of your travels. Soon it is time for the barge to make its return journey. Do I intend to go looking for the shrine? Let's find the shrine. Go further upriver. You wave the barge master goodbye and continue on foot your journey along the mysterious Moku River. You traverse a flower-filled valley towards a ridge of somber pine trees. Arriving at a stream you're about to cross when you notice that a large lump midstream that you had mistaken for a boulder is actually the head of an enormous river serpent. You're just about to use it as a stepping stone. Glistening darkly in the sunlight with its eyes closed, the river serpent really does look like a large flat rock. Either you have to go the long way round, up to the point where the stream gushes out of the rocks, or maybe you can cross so quickly the serpent doesn't react. It's not hurting anybody. Let's go around. The serpent opens one eye, gives you a baleful look, and submerges. Once the ripples have vanished, there's no sign to show it wasn't just a trick of your imagination. Climb the side of the valley to where the stream gushes out from a cleft in the rocks, where you find a tiny shrine to the river god. You ask the river god for his blessing and you receive it. You gain blessing of immunity to something. Disease and poison. That's exactly what I needed. Kind of annoying that it's cut off. Thought there was a way to put a... Yeah, that thing. Add a stream marker. Right, move on. You come to a shrine gateway that stands close to the outskirts of Quaidan Forest. Dawn sunlight is turning the morning mist to gold dust and the trees to faded watercolors, but strangely there are no birds singing. You look in through the gate. The courtyard is filled with long grass and weeds. The shrine buildings look derelict and overgrown. Then you notice a man standing on the porch of the main shrine. Let's go have a look. You're standing in the weed-choked courtyard. Pampas grass stands all around to the level of your shoulders, dampening your clothes with dew as you press forward. Clouds of midges rise like smoke into the air and swirl about in the early sunlight. On your right is the bell tower. You can see that many of the roof tiles are missing, the shutters hanging askew. The man on the porch of the main building has not noticed you. Well, let's go talk to this fella. The man is standing stock still with his back to you under the ivy-strewn eaves of the hall. He's adopted a curious pose, balanced on one leg with his left arm stretched out to the side and his right folded in front of him. The dawn light slanting over his shoulder picks out a glint of metal in the shadow-filled interior of the hall. The long grass rustles as you walk up to the main shrine of the building, but the man on the veranda apparently hasn't heard you. Advance with caution. Wait, spoken with some feathery friends. I did talk to the bird guys. Warily, you edge closer to the unmoving figure. Success. As you tiptoe past, you discover why he didn't notice you. He is long past caring about the affairs of this world. His dead, dry limbs are held up by a giant cobweb, making him look like a grotesque puppet left hanging in front of the shrine. The web tells you what to look for, and sure enough, crouching just inside the entrance, you make out a tense clump of bristly legs and tiny jewel-like eyes. What the... Oh, the Crimson Arrow. I've got the Crimson Arrow, but I don't have it with me. Oh. I think maybe we run away and we get the arrow. Oh, we're back in the woods again. I never found that rock spire. Oh no, a snake! The snake slides off into the undergrowth, having sunk its fangs into your ankle. Pain floods into your veins, icy cold and lava-like at the same time. Thankfully, the dreadful sensation is quickly replaced by the warm glow of divine protection. Alright, let's see if we can find the birds again. Heart of the wood. Let's use a blessing. Use a charisma blessing. That's better. I don't think we want to make them angry. What? Ooh, more thievery. The Tengu King throws aside dignity to teach you the art of concealment. You must become a shadow. Slide across the ground without weight, and you will make no sound. Press yourself down until you have no thickness. Melt into the background until you scarcely exist. The Tengu King cannot teach you anything more at this time. Oh boy, where's he taking me now? We're up north now. Victim of a mugging. Man is lying in the roadway. See if you can help. Kneel beside his body and feel for a pulse. He's alive, although the highwaymen have stolen his money. Always assured a warm welcome in Chompo. Which one's Chompo? It's that one. Alright, let's head over to Chompo and see if we can find that guy. Strike out across country. Oh, the flying lantern again. Alright, well, we've already met him, so we've got to recognize him, right? Oh, come on! Okay, apparently not. We'll have to, like, learn his name or something. Alright, where are we going now? Oh, no, we're miles away. Alright, where can we sail to from Kaiju? What was the temple here? Sonobu. Seek a blessing. Safety from storms. I think I got a safety from storms. Oh no, don't have a safety from storms. Sure. Okay. Alright, back to Chambara. Oh wait, my ship's not here, is it? No. Alright, back to Chambara. So I still haven't found out about this dragon. We do want a... I want my charisma blessing back. So we'll do that. And I think we want to head upriver again. Go further upriver. Oh, wait. No. Oh, no. No, I went the... No, I need to get the arrow. Wait. You traverse a flower-filled valley towards a ridge of somber pine trees. Arriving in a stream you're about to cross when you notice that a large lump midstream is the head of a serpent. Yep, we did that. There is a flicker in the corner of your eye. It felt as if a cold wind blew past you, ruffling your clothes. You look back towards the stream, but there is now no sign of the serpent. Hello, says an imperious voice. That's the same kind of greeting that the lantern man did. Jump back a pace. A tall man in long robes of dark green silk is standing under the trees just in front of you. Where did he come from? I am the god of the valley, he says. Since you were brave enough to cross the river by stepping on my... What? But I didn't... What? Oh, I'm confused. I didn't step on his head. I'm confused. I know you will not shrink from undertaking a dangerous task. Go now to the Yasai Mountains and retrieve my royal scepter, and you will be richly rewarded. Oh, the dragon. Yep, the water dragon serpent god is insane. Oh, hold on. This is different. I went upstream. The stream emerges from a cleft in the forming a little... Not far off stands a hollowed oak whose twisted boughs are so swollen and heavy that they barely clear the ground. Climb the ridge above the waterfall. Vines as heavy as hawsers dangle from the summer black... Oh, not the snake again! Find the game trail. Look for a brook. Turn back and find another route. Turn back and try another path. Look for a path out. Get your bearings. Okay, that's not too bad. We're back down here. Alright, we'll take the Tiger Road back to Chambara. Now, in Chambara, I should be able to go to my stash. And we want the... There we go. The Crimson Arrow. Although... Although, I feel kind of bad, because it feels a bit metagamey taking the arrow in with me. Because my character doesn't actually know why he'd be taking the arrow. Alright, I think I might actually leave that for now. Is my ship here? No. Did I leave my ship in this place? Ship. I did. Set sail. Put in at Uday Island. Make an offering to the spirits. Oh, I gotta lose a thing. Drop some arrows. You're certain your good deed will not go unheard of. See, that makes me wonder if this is the generous donation that's meant to be triggering the generous donation for the theater. Okay. We need to sail into Kaiju. Now we could become an initiate of Sanobu. He's like a storm god, I think. I've already got the safety. Sure, let's become an initiate. You must pay a donation of 50 shards. Oh, I can't because I'm already the priest, the Sage of Peace. But you can become a follower of the Sage of Peace if you are following another god, but you can't follow another god if you're a follower of the Sage of Peace. Okay, but the Sacred Scepter, or the Royal Scepter, or whatever it was. Where's my quest log? Yeah, this thing. Go now to the Yasai Mountains. Yep, that's these mountains. And get the Royal Scepter. So we're going to have to fight the dragon again. And it's going to be tough. Go higher. Press on. Oh no, I forgot the iron fan. Oh well. You're reeling with exhaustion and almost snowblind. Oh, that could be bad. Yeah, so he's starting with full health. Ow, don't burn me. Oh, I'm burning. That's not good. Ouch. Oh. Right. We don't know what to do about the dragon still. But we know what to look for. Oh, and we got a whole bunch of cash. We've got the quests. Search for the scepter. Something catches your eye amongst the heaps of silver and gold. First glance it is only a plain wooden baton, but you sense a powerful aura of magic. It's surely the royal scepter you have been searching for. Alright. Let's get out of here. Don't want to get into another fight. Stay at the inn. Spend all our money at the inn. Okay, we're gonna need to set sail. Head back to Mukagawa. We're going to... let's put 3,500 in the stash. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna bring the Crimson Arrow with me. I'll be all metagamey. Better do a save too. A hermit. Strike up a conversation with Jobutsu. Oh, that's the story about the flute. That's the trap flute. But we already did that. Oh, that's right. Kiyomori is the Chancellor. We weren't friends with the Chancellor. We were friends with the Emperor. Alright, we need to head upriver. Okay, stepping stone serpent. I brought the scepter. Give him the scepter. The god of the valley rewards you with the blessing of imperviousness to storms. However, unlike an ordinary blessing, this will never be used up. It is permanent. Holy moly. That... Wow, okay. I can just never be affected by storms now. That's pretty cool. The god waves his hand in front of your face. You wake up finding yourself lying on the bank of the stream. The rock is again just that, a mossy boulder shaped vaguely like a serpent's head. Alright, alright, we're gonna go back in here. Approach the main shrine. Sneaky sneak. Great success. Spider silk hangs like wisps of mist over a mildewed altar. Among the decaying strands of webbing you find some spilled shards. What? What? Okay. Go upstream, go towards the tree. The tree stands at the brink of a precipice of weathered rock that has sloughed off into a small gully. Stalks of grass protrude from between the chunks of stone. Then you notice something else, a doorway of pitted granite, half buried in the debris. Ooh. The granite door is set into a bank of tumbled earth and stones. A trellis of withered ivy suggests it is very old indeed. Looks like a tomb entrance. Turn to the tomb, you must have something to light your way, a lantern or a candle. Otherwise, your only option is to come back and explore at another time, assuming you can never find your way to this spot again. Well, I have a lantern. You're immediately presented with two routes, low brick-lined tunnels extending straight back into the ground. Oh boy, alright. It's poll time. New poll. Wither 2. Right. Left. Alright, voters, get your votes in. Shall I take the left-hand tunnel, or shall I take the right-hand tunnel? While you do that vote, I'm going to get something to munch on. I will be back in a second. Aha, I'm back. The vote is still voting. And the survey says 56% say left. Passage leads to a tomb chamber. On the Catafalque? Catalfalca? I have no idea how you pronounce that word. A blue-veined white marble lies a man who might be either sleeping or dead. A spear driven right through his chest argues in favor of the latter. All around him on the floor of the chamber are scattered antique oblong coins. I feel like if we can't tell if he's sleeping or dead, sounds a bit sus. Maybe the spear is the only thing keeping him in place. Maybe we should snatch some of this treasure. These coins sound interesting. You've gathered several handfuls of silver when a sudden gust of icy wind extinguishes your light. You're plunged into utter blackness, and you hear a soft sigh of laughter that can only bode evil. You start groping your way hurriedly back towards the exit. Oh dear. Your pell-mell flight, you dropped the light. I thought it was out. There's no going back for it now. Seeing a gleam of daylight ahead, you give a gasp of relief only to notice the doorway is sliding inexorably shut. You lunge for the exit in an attempt to squeeze through before it is closed entirely. Gnarled branches drip. Oh, I'm just back out in the forest. Oh, I lost my lantern. How rude. Oh. Uh-oh. A great black bear. You take shelter for the night in a cave that turns out to be occupied by an old bear. It lumbers forward with a growl, its shaggy coat blurring into a deep darkness at the back of the cave. You must fight it at a penalty of -2 to combat unless you have a source of light. Oh. Oh, game. Oh, I hate you. That has got to be planned right there. Oh well, I counter your bear with my bear. My bear looks a little smaller. The bear perishes with a mournful roar. You're free to continue on your way. Wow, okay. Press deeper into the woods. Penetrate deeper into the forest. Go deeper. There we go. I found the Tengu again. Success! Pay attention, says the Tengu King, sailing high over your head with an effortless leap. This is a tricky technique to master, and if you get it wrong in a fight, it'll prove worse than useless. Okay, I gotta roll an 8+. Aha! The lesson proves to be useful. The Tengu combat style is indeed tricky, relying heavily on diving upon your enemy from up high. However, you discover that by implementing some more acrobatic techniques and jumps into your style, you can indeed exploit new gaps at a ground-bound opponent's defenses. Yay! +1 combat! Tengu King cannot teach us anything more. And he flaps us out. Over here. Alright, we do have... Oh no, my immunity to disease and poison got eaten by the snake. Right, we'll go the long way round back to Chambara. Uh-oh, bad omens. Sky's overcast. Sense the displeasure of the gods. Oh, come on. I'm meant to be immune to storms. Jeez, these other ones are pretty rough anyway. Well, there goes my stamina again. Back down to 20. Don't need the monastery. Peaceful journey. Let's swim across the river. A penniless actor. You meet an actor who wishes to return to the town where he was born to see his aged mother, but I have not had much success in my chosen profession, he explains. If my mother sees me in these poor rags, she will die a disappointed woman. I don't want her last thoughts to be full of worry for my future. He offers to sell you his only possession, a finely made dragon mask. He will not sell it for less than 100 shards, and obviously would not normally even go as low as that. Okay. This has got to be the generous donation, I'm guessing. So I'm going to give him 1,000 shards. Overwhelmed by such kindness, he assures you he will tell all his friends about you. In these sinful days, it is so rare to find a person of honor and charity, he says. I think you are destined to be a great saint. An exaggeration? Who can tell? The actor is now going through his pockets with an embarrassed expression. Honor dictates that he should try to repay you to the best of his ability. Aha! He finally exclaims, producing a small bottle. I was keeping it in case I have to perform for a distinguished patron whom I cannot afford to offend. You must take it! He practically forces the vial in your hand. A large potion of comeliness. +2 charisma. And a dragon mask. Okay. Turns his pockets over lest there is any doubt that he has nothing left to give. I will never be able to fully repay you, he says, teary-eyed, but mark my words, the gods watch over the adepts of the art, and your generation would not have gone unnoticed. I'll pray every night that their favor makes up for my failure. You literally have to run away from the actor who keeps following you for some time, bowing at each step and exalting your virtue. Interesting. Alright, we'll head back to Chambara. We'll go to the stash. We'll drop off the mask and the potion. I need poison and disease. Where did I get... Nope, don't need any of those. Where did I get the immunity to disease blessing? It was around here somewhere. But I can't remember. But I need that if I'm going to go fight the Skelly Man. But let's head overland. We'll get the boat and we'll sail down to the south and see if we can go to the fancy theater. Oh, not the pirates. Aha! Watch a special type of play because we've done a generous donation. You are well known to the actors of Hagashin, who respect your reputation for generosity. They steer you away from the humdrum plays performed at the canal-side theatres. Those are just for punters, says one, slipping his arm into yours. We'll show you something better. You're taken to an open-air theatre built high up on the hillside, where the audience sits on stone benches above the performers so that the sea and sky form a spectacular backdrop. The Yeoman and the Dragon. Or Yeoman. Plays about a dragon, or Tatsu, that threatens a landholder as he is making his way across the mountains to visit his sick mother. The Tatsu's gaze is deadly, but luckily the landholder has been given an iron fan by his wife before setting out, and he uses it to shield his eyes. Oh, I already knew that. That doesn't tell me how to kill the dragon, or how to deal with the dragon permanently. But I want to see this other play. The Artful Frog. The play is about an extremely old frog with magical powers. It tricks a foolish scholar with the illusion of a beautiful girl. The frog uses this illusion to lure the scholar to his death in the marshes, but he is saved in the nick of time by his wise teacher. The teacher draws his sword and slices just to the left of the illusion, where he knows that the invisible frog must be standing, and it jumps into the water. As the ripples fade, so does the illusion that the scholar had fallen in love with. Alright, so there's an illusion that you have to strike just to the left? I don't remember running into any particular illusions, though. That's both of those plays. Temple doesn't give us any of the blessings we need. Alright, set sail. Oh, I didn't know that demon works. A few of the things around here are based on Japanese film references. This is Toho Island with the town of Kaiju on it. Safe voyage. Oh, wait. No, I wanted to go to Hidari. Shrine. God of Earthquakes. Acquire a blessing. A blessing of divine wrath. Blessing can be used during a fight to inflict 1 to 6 stamina points of damage on a random opponent. I don't have that already, do I? No. Oh, it's like an item I can use. Alright. Let's go up this way. Off to the north, a vast mountain as insubstantial as shadow at dawn. Trails a plume of dark smoke. That is Lord Thunder. But it's a quiet journey. Head up into the Urushi foothills. An uneventful journey. Oh, I wonder if we can find those pilgrimage guys again. Oh no. A magnificent beast! You catch sight of a fabulous golden animal standing above you on a ridge. It has the body of a stag, a long feathery tail, wings like forks of lightning, and a dragon-like face with a single horn set above large, thoughtful eyes. The animal swoops off into the woods. It is the Kirin, the celestial stag that roams the world meting out justice. Might be able to make up an impressive song about this encounter. Ooh. I gain 1 charisma. I've heard about a monastery. Only those initiated in the path of the Sage of Peace. Well, I am an initiate of the Sage of Peace. Monastery is a center of learning. Or train as a monk. What? They want me to leave all my stuff here? Alright, I'm gonna save it and see what happens. If I lose all my stuff, I'm gonna be cranky. And I will reload. But hopefully this is just a temporary thing. For the test. What? Leave it all to the monks. All of your money and backpack will be stashed here to pick up later. Okay. That's fine. The abbot searches you to verify you're not carrying anything that could help you cheat in the tests. If you have any possessions that you did not leave in the Great Hall, they are confiscated. A stone plug is raised from the floor, and monks lower you on a rope into the catacombs below the monastery. First test requires you to find your way through a darkened maze. Well, I'm a good scout. You emerge from the maze into a small passage that leads to a small funnel-shaped chamber. Peering out from behind a cleft in the rock, you see 5 grotesque warriors guarding a book that rests between them on a jeweled lectern. They are staring fiercely in all directions, alert and ready to deal with any interloper. Oh, this could be tough. Thievery. Use my thievery blessing. No! Use my luck blessing. Oh, that's better. You distract the warriors with a pebble, and while they are searching in the tunnel, you slip out into the shadows and across the chamber to snatch the book. Another passage lies ahead. You follow it to a grotto where a shaft of light pierces the gloom from a hole in the ceiling. The light glitters on the surface of an underground lake, throwing shifting patterns of blue-green light across the walls. A masked figure steps out of the shadows. He attacks without waiting to see why you have come. From his very first movement, you can tell that you have easily met your match. Well, we must have courage. Stand your ground. Your opponent easily parries your fiercest attacks and swiftly mirrors some of your best defensive moves. You're in the fight of your life. Oh dear. What? I have failed the test. Oh dear. Oh, it's like Mirror Me, but for some reason he's got more health. But does he have a bear? What was that? Lightning bolt? What was that? What did he do? Was healed. Oh no, they took on my weapons, so my ghost buddies are gonna be not great. Right, I'm gonna have to go punch him, I guess. No, he got his health back. Oh, that was close. I think this is a Luke fighting Vader in the cave on Dagobah kind of situation. Power overwhelming. Gain 1 rank. Stamina points increased by 2. Gained a new skill. Choose one of the following items. Enemies in range have their defense lowered by 6 for 3 turns. Increase the range of your character's ranged weapon attacks by 2 and your critical hit chance with ranged weapons by 50% for 4 turns. That seems like it could be pretty strong. Hunting trap. Set a trap on a target cell within range. Anyone but you stepping on it will trigger the trap. I think it's got to be Eagle Eye. Yep, I'll take that one. Oh, one with everything. Your gaining rank has taught you much. All your injuries are mysteriously healed. You're standing over the body of your own twin. Then you take a closer look, blink, and the scene melts away. Now you're sitting cross-legged in front of the altar in the Great Hall. The abbot puts a hand on your shoulder. You've been meditating for 49 days, he says. And now you have truly attained enlightenment. You describe your experiences. The labyrinth represented the false paths you might have taken in your life, explains the abbot. The book was the true teaching of the Sage of Peace, which you gained by confounding the 5 great sins. Lastly, you faced the embodiment of your own passions. Victory or defeat means nothing in that encounter. You cannot overcome your inner self. You can only learn to live with it. Hey, I beat him. That means I am strong. And my sanctity is now at maximum of 12, and I am the enlightened one. There we go. Retrieve my items. Re-equip all my items. Oh no, I already know that skill. Oh. Well, that was a waste. I probably should have checked that before I did it. Not that I have any more skill slots left to fill. Yep. Already had it. Oh well, what you gonna do? I appear to have lost my rope though. I'm sure I had a rope. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more arrows. Oh. Can you... Oh. Oh, I guess, oh, that was my equipment, and then this is the stuff that was in my backpack. Okay, any further training? You refer, of course, to the universal truth that one's training never ends. Well, what do we do now that we've reached enlightenment? I still want to go back to that shrine and see if I can find the spider that I was meant to throw the arrows at. I still don't know what to do with the... how to deal with that dragon. Let's head into Shingen. Oh, that's right. That's Tadachika. We don't want to deal with that right now. I mean, I guess I could try to fight him and not take the sword. Let's go check out the shrine. Two poor knights. Join them on the pilgrimage. Stop at the shrine. Donate shards. Donate all of the shards. Done. Charisma or sanctity? Sanctity is 16. Oh, right, it's this one again. Oh boy. Roll the dice. Gain a... Hey, gain a blessing of immunity to disease poison. That's just what I wanted. Perfect. Alright. Let's go kill that giant skelly man. Not sure what to do with that mask. I think we should be alright. Let's head up the river. Oh. Oh, that's where I got the immunity to disease / poison. Alright, go through the gate. Alright, this time let's go check out the bell tower. As you approach the tower, there is a frantic skittering sound from above and a couple of roof tiles come crashing down. Glance up in time to see a couple of hunched figures scrambling out of sight inside of the belfry. From a brief glimpse, it looked as if they might be giant crows. Call up to them. Small glassy eyes peer back at you from the darkness above the rafters. You may also offer the reclusive creatures some shiny incentive to get them out of hiding. Oh, I just spent all my money. But I got good charisma. Down from the belfry come two Tengu. Scampering creatures with glossy black plumage and crow-like beaks. They tell you the shrine was abandoned because of a terrible massacre many years ago that caused it to become defiled. Oh, maybe we can reconsecrate it. We used to roost in the main hall and store our loot on the altar, but we gave up when a goblin spider took up residence. They soon lose interest in talking to you. Come to the heart of the wood if you dare, says one, tilting its head to look to one side. Our king likes mortals. They flit off into the sky. Alright, go over to the main building. Okay, the man's there. Announce my presence. What? The man turns and looks at you, still keeping his odd stance. He has eyes of such startling... I thought he was dead! He has eyes of such startling intensity that you could hardly take in the details of his face. He could be 30 years old or 70. Have you no manners, he says, that you interrupt a master of the way while he is practicing Qigong? Ask him to teach me. He strokes his beard and considers your request. At last he announces that he will train you in magic if you can give him a wand that wounds. Why do recluse monks always have to be so cryptic? Wand that wounds. don't have anything that matches that description except for arrows. Present him with an item. There you go. Have some arrows. Townmaster takes out a fan and waves it at you. You're beginning to irritate me. Get you gone. First wave of the fan creates a breeze. The second brings a gale, and the third sends you sailing high into the air over the treetops. What? 6 of my possessions? Can I do 6 arrows? Doesn't look like it. I don't have 6 things to lose. I mean, I could probably get climbing gear somewhere, I guess. Wow, he booted me all the way to the capital. How rude. All because I didn't have a wand that wounds, whatever that means. Oh, I've got this weird key too. Wand that wounds. I mean, I could give him a magic wand. That might be what he wants. Can I get climbing gear here? No. Oh, I do need a lantern though. Let's withdraw some cash. And a lantern. Alright, we're going this way. Can we buy some climbing gear in Sakaku? Evidently not. Oh, a blessing of safe travel. Sounds quite useful. Not much else to do here. I want my agate swan if I'm going to cross the bridge here, though. Which I can't pick up here. Alright, back to town. No, not the market. I didn't have any spare climbing gear in here, did I? No, that would be too easy. Oh yeah, I got this weird green gem too. What was I looking for? Where's my swan? There it is. First I'll go up to town, see if I can get some climbing gear. No, just got candle. Although I can get a pearl here for 1,000, which seems like a pretty good deal. Let's throw that in the stash for now. Got a luck blessing. Alright, do a save. I'll see about fighting this giant skelly man. Alright, the burial mound. Tunnel into the mound. Battle the skelly man. Fight! Oh no, the arrows! Oh, yeah, that's a good point about those arrows. It's a very good point. Oh, okay. Remember to buy arrows next time. Okay, the skeleton crumbles to leave a foul-smelling vapor that makes blisters appear on your skin. Fortunately, your blessing of immunity protects you. Its warmth dissipates inside your body and the pustules quickly subside. Burial mound contains a heap of golden gems worth 3,000 shards! Among the pieces of a broken funerary vessel, you also discover an antique of immense value. Well, the jade crown or the Vajra baton would be the optimal outcomes here. Stone arrowhead's kind of weak. I said stone arrowhead's kind of weak. Oh! Seriously. Arrows. Alright. Shoppy. Alright, now... wonder what happens if we go back there. It's more skelly-mans. Okay, that's right. I wanted to grab... Black Pagoda Seal. I think we might need this in the old Black Pagoda over here. But we shall see. Asked to run an errand. The thing about walking new roads is you never know who you're going to meet, and if that chance encounter will bring you new fortune or bad tidings. Dusk is lost in a swirl of cold grey clouds when a woman stops you on a lonely moorland path and asks if you will do something for her. Please deliver this to my sister on Toho Island, she says, proffering a lacquer box, but on no account should you open it. Agree. You accept the box and stash it among your belongings. It is a finely crafted thing with a considerable weight to it. Despite the woman's demands, you consider if you should maybe examine the contents when you're a bit further down the road. When you look up, however, she is already gone. Oh, that sounds super suspicious. And I can open it. I do remember running into somebody on Toho Island. There was something about a lacquer box. I think we might deliver it. But first we're going to the Black Pagoda. The Black Pagoda is a 7-storied tower set above sheer cliffs where the sea crashes furiously against the rocks, sending up high spouts of white foam. The stone from which the pagoda is built was reputedly quarried from the doorway of hell itself. Its color is so deep black that the pagoda looks like a hole in space. Knock at the door. Your knocking is answered by heavy footfalls as something drags itself over to the door. There is a rusty screech as the bolts are drawn back. Stand my ground. I am a holy man. The door swings open, releasing a gust of thick, foul air. You are confronted by a face that almost fills the doorway. A lumpish skull covered with warty hide sits between the shoulders as wide as a log. Muscles like huge sacks of flour strain in a torso weighed down with fat and hair. Then the giant opens his mouth to speak, and all of a sudden you know where that smell is coming from. But I have the seal of the Black Pagoda. The giant takes the seal and puts it close to his eyes. In his shovel-like hands it looks no bigger than a pinhead. After a moment he gives a grunt, half satisfied and half disappointed, and beckons you inside. The door booms shut. You stand waiting until the giant points towards a staircase at the back of the hall. Come this way, he growls. The giant heaves his way up the stairs ahead of you. His wobbling bulk puts you in mind of 2 water buffaloes squeezed together in a sack full of dung, except that wouldn't smell this bad. Last you reach the top story where the giant invites you to sit at his dining table. What you thought at first was a dirty lace tablecloth turns out to be a thick layer of dust that is thrown up into the air the moment you sit down. While you are coughing, the giant fetches a couple of rusty goblets, tips out the family of spiders who are living inside them, and pours you some wine. Your health, Sir Giant, you say for want of anything better. Call me Big Boy, he says, slobbering wine all down his chin. I don't know, wine sounds a bit sus. Oh no! He wanted... Oh, fairy mead. You pour away the wine when the giant isn't looking. There is a sizzling sound as it burns the varnish off the floorboards. Here, don't you like my wine? Says the giant, rearing up with an angry look. Oh boy. The giant may look clumsy, but he strikes with unstoppable strength and he knows how to break bones. Each time you get hit, you must make a combat roll at difficulty 20 to resist the giant knocking you down. If you fail the roll, you're stunned. Oh no. Oh, this Big Boy. Minions! Take him down! Jeez, not much chance to hit this guy. He's pretty tough. Come on, more crits. Oh. Giant was possibly the most dangerous enemy you have ever met. Disposing of him is a legendary feat that can only increase your legend and your prowess. You gain 1 rank. Your defense is increased by 1. You can also add 1 ability of your choice. Thievery or Charisma. So, Thievery is at 7. Charisma is at 11. So although if we get 1 more Charisma, we'll be at max. But increasing the Thievery could be good. I think keeping things a bit even and adding to the Thievery is probably the way to go. After a thorough search of the pagoda, you find 2,500 shards, a canister of rat poison, a pirate captain's head, 3 suits of plate armor, a battle axe, a dragon's head, and a pink rice grain. What? What rat poison? Combat +3, damage +2, effective against rats. Right, ditch the pirate captain's head. Guess I could probably drop some arrows. Alright, let's head back up to town and stash some of this stuff. Can I sell? No. Of course not. Oh man. This is getting ridiculous. Alright, I can get more smolder fish if I need to. The armor I know I can sell. The skull I can swap for a pirate head. Let's drop pirate head. What else can I acquire easily enough? Scouting potions, I don't really need those. The box I won't need until I'm over on Toho. Don't know what on earth I'm meant to do with pink rice. Did I already have some rat poison? I do already have rat poison. Pretty sure I could just buy rat poison. Don't know what that tent's meant to be good for. Oh! Oh, I just... Arg. I just dropped the rice. Instead of the pirate head. Well. Alright. We gotta do that again, but we know that he wanted fairy mead, so maybe we'll do that this time. Although then we might not get to fight him. Guess we'll find out. Knock at the door, stand your ground, seal the black pagoda, continue, tend to drink the wine, offer him the fairy mead. Giant is not used to drinking anything that actually tastes pleasant, let alone a drink with unusual properties. He quaffs it all down and is soon slumbering in his chair. It won't do any good, says a thin, gruff voice. He's such a light sleeper, he's bound to wake up as soon as you start nosing about. Startled, you look around to see a big scrawny raven glaring at you from a cage in the corner of the room. If you've got a length of rope, I can tie him up. Otherwise, I'd advise you to scarper. Oh, I don't have... Wait, I had rope. Where'd my rope go? What happened to my rope? I'm so confused. Kill him while he's asleep. Oh, he woke up. Alright, we're fighting him again. I didn't know there was a raven there, though. Maybe we can rescue him. If we can fight Big Boy again. Oh boy. Oh, sassing. Alright, get the thievery. Take the treasure. Don't worry about the rat poison or the head. Alright, this time I'll save it. And let's go back and see what happens if we go back. What? You look down to see a tiny hunchbacked man with a thin dark face and a long nose. So you're back again, he says grumpily before turning and strutting off. The size of the stairwell magnifies the echo of his footsteps, which made it sound as if a giant was coming to the door. What? Climb up to the first balcony and slip in through a narrow window. The interior of the tower is an architect's nightmare. In the topmost chamber, you find a tiny hunchback man dozing in a chair. There's nothing here to interest you anymore. What? What about the bird? Oh well. Alright, so... Alright, I need to get more rope. I need to get more climbing gear. I need to sell this stuff. I need to get more arrows. Alright, I think our best bet's going to be to head back storm is brewing. Lose my protection from storms, but I'm like totally immune to storms, so that shouldn't even be a thing. Show her the swan. Oh, penniless actor. We've already done that. Head into Chambara. Head across the Saddle Road. Alright, surely we can sell all this armor here. We can! Sell! 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 We're rich! Okay. The house stash. Put the pink sand in. Take the heads out. Throw them away. Put the arrow back, because I don't know what to do with it. Might want to go back to that shrine, I guess. Dragon head. Don't know what on earth to do with that. The agate swan can go back into storage. Drop another pirate head. No, not the box. We're doing the box now. Oh, that's right. Can I buy climbing gear here? No. Right. Oh no, my ship's not here. Where did I leave my ship this time? Oh, I think I left it in Chambara. Oh well. Your ride to Toho Island is a flat-bottomed sampan with a small triangular sail and crewed by a father and son duo, both wielding long sculling oars. The vessel does not inspire much confidence, but ferrying passengers between Kaiju and Mikogawa has been the oarsman's family business for generations, with secrets about even the most minute fluctuations in the Ugetsu Straits being passed down from father to son. Can I get climbing gear here? I can get climbing gear, but not any rope. Okay, so the lacquer box, that was around here somewhere. Yeah, up to the north. Alright, we'll do a save. The woman in white is what we're looking for. You have the misfortune to encounter a spectral lady at twilight. Reaching towards you with dead white hands, she implores you to give her news of her dear sister in the west. I have the lacquer box. She receives the lacquer box with the almost witlessly pleased expression of a small child being given a bag of candy. Good, 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 she says in her reedy voice. Your reward is to be fearless from now until your dying day. Unfortunately, your combat score... oh no! It's a wicked errand and I've lost 2 sanctity. I am an enlightened priest. You can't do this to me. Oh, how rude. Alright, I will wander the desolate lands. Oh no, hungry ghosts! You drive the ghosts off. Oh. Alright, we'll go up into the mountains looking for spiders. Press on. Ascend. Oh, that's right. It's just the infinite silver nuggets. I don't even need those. Easternmost shore, nothing to do there. Oh, the mysterious funeral. Last time I just like watched them from hiding. This time I will show myself. Mourners take no notice. Oh, it's right, it's a fat priest. Accept my fate. It was a strange dream. Yeah, up in the hills are the earth spiders. Up in the hills. Maybe it's like these hills? It's clearly not the Kennan Mountains. And it's not the Yasai Mountains. So maybe it's a countryside down here somewhere? The hillsides. Ah, huge spidery things. I thought... Wait, I thought I fought some of these before though. I don't remember. Summon a bear. Well. Hey, Grozzob. Hey, Black Shadow. Welcome to the stream. What does the DLC add? I will show you. So this was the continent that the rest of the game has been set on. This is the new continent that is the DLC. Sakara was book 1. Golnir was book 2. Then what was the order? Hold on. I think it's in here somewhere. Yeah. It's not in there. But these were book 1, book 2, book 4 and 5. Violet Ocean was book 3, but it hasn't been added yet. Akatsurai was book 6. And then the southern continent, one half of that was book 7. Out of 12, or was it 13 books that they were planning to make, but the rest never got written, unfortunately. But that's what's going on at the moment. And that's another quest taken care of. What else did I need to do? I want to investigate that shrine some more. I guess we could head back that way. We want to take the boat. Oh, we can get the boat across, but to sail back we have to go all the way to Chambara. Alright. We'll save it and we'll head up river again. Oh, wait. No, I need to... If I'm going to do that, I need to make sure I have the... Make sure I got the Crimson Arrow. So there's the weird god. He's given me immunity to disease. Blessing again. Go through the gate of the shrine. Go to the bell tower. Ring the bell! You succeed in frightening the creatures away. Right, so the first time we came here, we stuck past him and it turns out he was a corpse. But then we announced our presence and it turns out he was a monk and he kicked us across half the island. Let's try sneaking past. But the first time we came here, there was like a giant spider in there. But now the spider's gone. Oh, now we're in the forest again. Oh, not the snake. I don't want the snake. Oh, there goes my immunity again. Oh, no! Wait, I get bitten by the snake, but nothing happened. Alright, we're back at the Tengu again. Tengu King demonstrates esoteric finger exercises. But my magic score is already at max. And where are they going to drop us this time? Right, we're back here. Right. Okay, the Tengu at the shrine wanted some cash, so let's give him some dollars. There we go. We're immune to disease again. Go through the gates, go to the Pell Tower, call up to them, leave them some cash. We'll give them 1,050 bucks. Wow, okay, that wasn't worth it. Go to the main building. Let's just get out of here. Go upstream, climb above the waterfall. Look for a brook. Penetrate deeper into the forest. Go deeper into the woods. What has the king got to say this time? Tengu King cannot teach you anything more. Well, okay. Let's head into the hills. And Unexpected hospitality. One afternoon, the sky darkens and the wind turns cold. You are caught in a downpour. Seeing a light, you make for it and come to a ramshackle cottage where two men and a woman invite you inside until the rain stops. Your hosts cannot be peasants, their manners are too refined. Are they courtiers exiled from the capital? Ask them who they are. We are servants in a noble household, says the older man, but because of the envy of others, we were discredited and lost our position. You know the expression, Shoja Hishui? Those who flourish are destined to fall. I have made friends in high places. The coming of night, a paper lantern is lit. Gives no warmth, but you are better off here than outside. The rain is falling heavily now. You can hear it rustling the thatch and pouring in rivulets onto the porch. You doze off, waking in the middle of the night to see a horrific sight. 3 headless corpses are lying against the far wall, the bodies of your hosts. Wait and watch. After half an hour, the disembodied heads of the 3 come drifting in out of the night. They all have purple juice dribbling down their chins and insects' legs stuck between their teeth. Beetles again? Yuck! Says the woman's head, glaring in your direction. Why can't we have a succulent bite of human flesh for a change? Shh, says the chief head. You'll wake our guest. You know we daren't harm someone with such powerful friends. They would send priests and wizards to exact revenge. The heads attach themselves to their bodies and appear to sleep. The rest of your night passes uneventfully. You set out on your way before dawn, anxious to get away. Wow. That was different. Let's head up north, I guess. Wander around the countryside. Kind of want to see who this solitary traveler is. As you get closer to the person walking ahead, you see it as a woman wrapped in a thin, ragged tunic and carrying a sack. She must be very poor. Her straw sandals are worn through and her feet are raw with blisters. Perhaps that is why she is sobbing quietly to herself. Drawing level, you ask if she is alright, but she turns away and buries her face in her sleeve. Her weeping is quite piteous. It is obvious she is very upset. Offer to help. No sooner have you spoken than the woman drops her sleeve and rounds on you. Your heart freezes when you see that she has no eyes or nose or mouth. There is only a featureless blank where her face should be. A ghastly moan splits the air as she reaches out to touch you. Her fingers brush your lips. There is an instant of blind panic, then you pass out. You recover at dusk to find yourself lying half in the ditch beside the path. The woman, if she was human at all, is gone, and only the peculiar smell of rotten leaves, dank earth, something else you can't quite identify linger about. An old farmer with a lantern is hobbling through the fields toward you. Are you hurt? He starts to ask. Then as he looks up, he gives off a frightened whimper and runs off. You put a hand up to feel, and your worst fears are confirmed. You no longer have a face! Your blank features will startle and horrify anyone you meet. The only remedy is to wear a mask if you have one. Any sort of mask will do, a courtier's mask, dragon mask, etc. People might think it odd that you go about masked, but it is better than scaring them witless. If you do not have a mask, you will automatically fail any charisma roll from now on. Your charisma score has an asterisk beside it to indicate that you cannot use charisma as long as you have no mask. What? Oh no, I gotta give up my noble helm so I can wear a silly mask. Alright, is it a curse? Can I... It doesn't even count as a curse? Not having a face doesn't count as a curse. That is ridiculous. Alright, where's my dragon mask? I mean, I thought there was something in... I thought there was something in Utaku about, like, their emperor doesn't have a face? I mean, we could head back to Utaku, but I don't know if there's actually, if it'll actually do anything useful. There's got to be some way to get my face back. Yeah, that's yeah, Utaku. I mean, I guess I can put my cool helmet in my stash now, since there's no point carrying. I mean, I guess I could swap it out if I need slightly higher sanctity and defense for a battle, but... oh, yeah, it's probably worth hanging on to in case I get in a fight. I mean, oh, I could try to find her again. Maybe I could get my face back. She can't steal my face if I don't have one. Give me back my face! Oh, it's this guy again. I'm fighting him this time. Oh, but I'm gonna equip my helmet so I got more defense. Ah! No, don't do that. Giving a war cry that sounds like a chicken breaking wind, the little fellow runs forward and pokes his knife towards you with an extravagant flourish. Have it, you! He cries. Ridiculous rogue. Bear, go get him. I mean, he's not too ridiculous. He's already beaten up my my bear. Pathetic scoundrel lies helpless on the ground. You could take his ring mail, his knife, and his money pouch containing 15 shards. I mean... I'd feel bad killing him. He tells you his sub-story, whether you want to hear it or not. I'm an expert thief, if an indifferent fighter, but the old established burglars' clans will not allow me to ply my trade in the towns. Thus I've had to try my luck as a highwayman, and I'm just not cut out for it. Well, thanks anyway for sparing my life. In return, let me give you this advice. A bridge over the Chew River is a favourite place for the Black Swan sisters to waylay travellers. Don't trust them an inch. Black Swan sisters? Didn't realise there was more than one. I do have a dragon mask, whatever that means. The thief says he will The thief says he will train you in... I'm pretty sure that's meant to be will train you. In stealth and lockpicking in return for the dragon mask. I'd make a lot more money if I wore that. People would be so frightened that I wouldn't even have to draw my sword. Sure. Yeah, more thievery. But I'm gonna need a new mask now. Or I'm gonna fail on my charisma checks. Alright, where's this traveler? Nope. The little scoundrel who has made this place his hunting grounds jumps out of the shrubbery with a scream that sounds more like panic than a threat. This time he is brandishing two little sticks connected with a chain in what is certainly intended as an intimidating display, but ends up with him banging himself on the head. When he finally stops seeing stars and you have managed to catch your breath after a fit of hysterical laughter, he recognizes you. Ah, it is you, my dear friend. He runs up to you, arms outstretched. You can't help but notice that his clothes are considerably fancier than the last time you met him. That dragon mask must really be working out for him. Let me repay your kindness. Just don't tell no one. And he gives me, a stealth potion. It's pretty cool. Could come in handy. Oh man, where's this lady though? Give me back my face. Alright, I can get infinite thievery potions. Oh, I don't want to go here because the flying lantern dude will take me to the other side of the world again. There we go. Catch up with a pilgrim on his way to the Wistaria clan shrine in Chompo. Ordinary riffraff aren't allowed into the shrine. But I'm assured of a welcome because I saved an old Wistaria lord from getting beaten up by skinheads in Chambara. Oh, alright, I'm not getting my face back off the ghost. Yeah, this whole region is just full of magical shenanigans. I do have an idea of something we could do though. Ooh, uncanny happenings. Maybe we want to check that out. Talkative youth. Oh, that's just about Akugenda. Uncanny happenings. You fall asleep under a tree and dream about huge black birds that live in the woods and teach tricks of magic and martial arts. One of the birds offers to trade a magic lodestone. When you wake up, you find a compass in your knapsack. Sure, let's go hunting. What's the worst that could happen? We'll fight some more ghost badgers. Aha! Now it's not gonna summon no more badges. We don't need no stinking badges. Eat the badger. No! Why? Oh. I'm just not lucky at all. Alright. I'm going to deposit, let's say, 6 grand. Drop off these. Oh no, I'll hold on to the potions. I'll drop those there. Can I sell the compass? I can. I think we might set sail. Ah, my ship's not here. Where's my ship at? Hidari. That's down there, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Right. We're heading south. Military patrol. You run into a group of soldiers from the capital, immediately recognizable as the Lord Chancellor's troops. They don't take notice of me, thankfully. We could try to fight Tadachika again. Yeah, let's fight him. I don't know about the whole eating or anything without a face, really. Okay, the sword is definitely a mistake. We will run past the guards to the back of the villa. Guards are expecting you to back off and make a run for it, so when you run further into the villa, it takes them unawares. They chase you through the courtyard at the back. We've got you cornered now, shouts no one. There's no way out. Back of the courtyard stands a plain building of unpainted wood with a moss-lined roof. Only the large bronze bell gives any clue to its function. Rushing inside, you come across a statue that gazes down at you with a look of great serenity. A man in priest robes looks up from his prayers. Who dares invade the temple of the Sage of Peace, he says sternly. Guards are right behind you. Unless you can think of an escape route, this is where you must make your stand. I am an enlightened one of the Sage of Peace. Guards are right behind you. Not even the greatest knight in the world can fight 10 well-trained opponents at the same time. Your sword pierces the stomach of the first man, but I'm not using a sword. But you are too slow to parry the attack from the guard behind him. Take the damage. You survive the savage blow across your back, but you instantly recognize that your only chance is to... Oh, I'm feigning death. Oh. No. Reload. That's the same result. I thought it would give me some other kind of option. Alright, let's just get out of here. Head down to the Inn of Perfect Contentment. Right, down to Hidari. From whence we shall set sail. Head across the vast ocean. Oh, the pirates. Do I want to deal with the pirates? Sure, why not? We'll fight Wacko again. Good old Wacko. And now we're gonna end up back here. Oh no, we're not here yet. I'll take the splint armor and the saber. I don't care about the head. More cash, but takes me back to the pirate lair, so I'm all the way back over here. No, I don't think I can take the face off the pirate's head. Up here? I need to go west. Actually, let's put in at Dragon Isle and see what's going on. Drop anchor. Oh, that's right. I made friends with the Sea Elves, and they can increase the level of my crew, but they're already at maximum. Alrighty. So we're going to the Temple of Tianai and Karanbaru. Storm. That storm shouldn't have affected me because I'm immune to storms. I think that's Karambaru up there. Yep, that's where we want to go. We shall head north. Get a free fish. Buy some drinks. Oh yeah, talking about Targdaz. It's the forests, but I still don't have the oak staff, so I'll never complete that quest. Head back to the road. Right, Karambaru. Yeah, I'll do a save. Stash my... Actually, go to the market. Can I sell the armor? Sell the lockpicks. Might buy some more arrows. Oh, there's my rope that I need. Alright, so what we want to do is we have to do some thievery. How am I going to get it? Could become an initiate of the temple. Seek a blessing. Maybe if I explore the town. Nope. Go to the inn. Now Baroness Ravine. How am I meant to do this quest? It's in the Temple of Tianai in Karanbaru. Alright. If I have golden hair, but I'm faceless. But if I renounce the Sage of Peace, I'll become an initiate of TNI. Oh no, it seems like it's broken. Oh, quest not accepted. Okay, that would be why I can't do it. Who gave me this quest? It was the High Priest. Sig is the god of thieves. Where's the Temple of Sig? Hmm. Oh, I think it's down that way. Ow, banged on the head. Find a sword. Visit Olafard the Wizardly. Can you... what does he want a key for? I do have some Vertigus keys. Notice that Olafard has erected his pavilion over a verdigris trapdoor set in the floor. Ah, you have the key, I see. Please be my guest. Open it up. They are doors of teleportation. First door leads to Golnir, the city of Matricians. Second door leads to Sky Mountain in the Great Steppes. Third door leads to the Isle of Mystery in Yaramura. Ah, that's handy. Okay, Marlock City. We need to go to the Temple of Sig. Seek an audience with the High Priest. Accept the mission. You know what? If we're going to do this, it's going to be on behalf of a god. So we'll become an initiate of Sig. Because we are a priestly man. Oh. Game 1 thievery permanently. That's pretty cool. Seek a blessing. Have I got a thievery blessing? I must have used it. Right, let's head back up to Karanbaru. Mistaken for a beggar. Get $10. Market, sell the sword. Do another save. Right, visit the Temple of Tianai. Try to steal the chainmail. Stealing from a god would certainly involve some deeper knowledge of the arcane arts. You recognize the two iron statues of bullmen that guard the temple. They are golems, creatures created by powerful sorcery. They will animate and attempt to kill any intruders that steal into the temple. Golems are almost impossible to defeat in combat, but they have one weakness, a ceramic plug about the size of an apple set into the backs of their heads. The plug can be pulled out, the enchanted liquid that energizes a golem will pour out and the creature will die. That night you resolve to try to get onto the roof of the temple, hang down from the gables above the entrance, and pull the plugs on the golems before going for the chainmail. You clamber up onto the battlements of the Temple of Tianai with relative ease and maneuver yourself into a position overlooking the golem guards at the gate. Now you have to reach down without being noticed. You reach down and deftly pull out the ceramic plug. Gush of foul-smelling emerald green liquid spills out onto the floor and the golem twitches once before collapsing. The other golem is coming to life, however. You'll have to be quick to get it in time. Roll across the eaves of the gate and reach down to pull the plug on the other golem in one deft movement. It ceases to function before it could give the alarm. It's an easy matter to get into the temple from the roof. Inside it is cool and dark, filled with an unearthly stillness. You reach forward to strip the armor off the idol of Tianai. You spot a pressure pad at the base of the idol just in time. Who knows what unpleasant trap that would have set off. Quickly you remove the chainmail and sling it over your shoulder. As it is gold, it is useless as actual armor. The eyes of the jaguar-headed idol seem to turn to look at you. You realize that you have committed an act of sacrilege. By stealing from the temple, you know in your heart that Tianai has cursed you. You will never be a great fighter while you suffer the wrath of Tianai. You have one subtracted from your combat ability until you can find a way of lifting the curse. Perhaps the priest of Sig in Marlock City can help you. Oh no! I've been cursed. Cursed with Tianai's curse. Alright, well, that's fine. Wait, what is that? Tianai's curse. Oh, that's fine. Head back to Marlock City. Oh, lose a blessing. Which blessing did I lose? I don't even know. Visit the Temple of Sig. Seek an audience with the High Priest. By the larcenous one, exclaims the High Priest joyfully. You are indeed an accomplished rogue. The High Priest teaches you secret knowledge of Sig, the god of deception. Get a 300 shard reward and knowledge. Gain more thievery. Up to 11 thievery now. Tell the High Priest about the curse of Tianai. Ah, I see. Well, you have to appease the god. You need a weapon, which you can buy in most markets or acquire by some other means. Throw the weapon into the holy waters at the village of Blessed Springs and ask for his forgiveness. Okay. Now I need to find a sword. And I found a sword. Now I need to head to Blessed Springs. Head up to the east. Attacked by mad pilgrims. Well, I don't think these guys are going to be too much trouble. Oh, you can't get past. Wow, it's been a while since I was in a battle and my bear didn't die. Right. Head to the springs. Oh. I can sell the big potions here. So there is actually something I can do with them. I mean, it's not for very much, though. Right, go to the Holy Waters. Pay the shards. What? You will throw away your equipped weapon? How rude. Alright. You know what? I'm not even going to throw this cheap sword. I'm going to throw this fine saber that I got off a pirate. Throw the weapon. Throw your weapon, muttering a prayer for forgiveness to the gods. The weapon soars through the air. It turns and catches the sunlight, sparkling like a flashing star, before sinking beneath the water with barely a splash. No ripples appear. Your heart feels uplifted, and the curse is no more. And I'll take a bath. There we go. I've been cured. I finally completed that quest. And I got... Well, I didn't get it, but I got the option for it a million years ago. We've also got this Brotherhood of Night one. It sounds like it could be a good thing to do. But that is up across the border up here. So let's head up that way. Oh no, I'm lost. Oh, where am I going to end up? Oh, I'm way back down here. Oh, stung by a bug. Oh well, I got the immunity to disease. You know what? I'm not even going to go overland. I'll go by boat. Can I sell some of this gear here? Sell the staff, sell the sword. Get my equipment back on. Put my magic key back in storage. And sell these furs. Can't remember how much I bought them for. Oh well. Sail on! Dead mariner. Uneventful voyage, sail on, don't need to go to Basilic. Okay, so here I believe it was the Thieves' Kitchen. We need to visit the Brotherhood. If you can sneak into the private bedchamber at the palace of Lord Kumanosu, the daimyo of Yaramura, he will have proved your worthiness. But don't steal anything. Alright, let's do it. Apply for membership. Return when you have done as I asked, says Lochos Veshtu. Okay. Lord Kumanos's bedchamber is at the top of the tallest tower of the palace. That night you essay the task of climbing it. You crawl up the side of the tower. Below you the city is spread out like a carpet. Fiery pinpricks of light a mirror to the stars. Complete your dizzying ascent and come to a window ledge near the top of the tower. The shutters are open to the warm night air and you steal like a shade into the daimyo's bedchamber. He lies asleep on a massive bed, a concubine at his side, snoring loudly. A casket lies open on a table nearby. Inside is a necklace of fabulous jewels, within easy reach of your hand. We don't need jewels. You step back to the window. The concubine suddenly sits up. Her pale white face framed with long dark hair looks like the moon shining in the black night sky. You think it is all up, but she just smiles coyly at you and turns over. You make your way back down the tower without a hitch. The next day you plan to pay a visit to Lochos Veshtu at the headquarters of the Brotherhood of Night. You approach the entrance to the Brotherhood of Night. The rogues loitering at the door of the Brotherhood building applaud you as you approach the guild. They are well aware of your daring exploits. You're taken to see Lochos Veshtu of Aku, Master of Knaves. He seems pleased you have succeeded in your task, though you cannot be sure because his black mask hides his face. He announces that you are a full member of the Brotherhood and gives you the title Night Stalker. This allows you to use the building as a safe house to store your equipment. You can now access your stash storage from the chest icon on the town map. It also provides a little training in roguery. More thievery. Alright, so... Yep. Did we go to all the different areas of the rough part of town? I can't remember. Let's have a look. The very rough area. Gang of ruffians. But I beat them up. Yeah, okay. Well, that's another quest complete. Yeah, that one's broken because I lost the locket. That one was broken because I ended up siding with the other side. That one was broken because I lost the item. I can't remember what happened with that one. I haven't found many missions in the DLC yet. I must be missing some somewhere. But I guess... next time I might head back to Utaku and see if I can do anything with having no face. Maybe they'll make me the Emperor or something. But I think I might call it there. We're just past 3 hours, but I have to get up early in the morning to go to work because that's a thing now. So I'm trying not to let these streams run too long. But thank you everybody for joining me. It's been a great time as always. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you all again soon. Maybe on Monday for more, I don't know, something. Darktide, probably. Then more Icarus on Tuesday. But let's have a look-see and see if we can find somebody to raid. While I do a save. Wasted's doing something wibbly and wobbly, apparently. Wobbly and wobbly, apparently. So we'll check that out. It looks like it's a text file at the moment, so who knows what it's going to be. Have a good one, everybody.